Welcome to Prime and Proper, baby.
Our second stop here in Detroit is at a restaurant called Prime and Proper. Prime and Proper is in downtown Detroit. Full transparency, it just so happens to be a place that my cousin works. We have had one dish already that my wife found phenomenal. It is a bone marrow dish. Not what you're thinking. I'll pop some of the video up on it now, but it was good. It was savory. It was rich as hell, y'all. But it came on some bread that was toasted to perfection. I also got a drink. It was a cucumber tequila. Very simplistic explanation of that, but that's essentially what it was. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go on a tour of the facility. We are going to show you the inner workings of this place. It is immaculate. It is amazing.
Prime and Proper, we had this inlay put in so that way you know if the world ends and people come in, they kick the dust off and go, it's right, Michigan. But this lets you know that we were since 2017, so let's head back over this way. Now, when you walk in, you probably see the staircase directly in that. Why is the staircase going nowhere, right? The reason being, this staircase has been in this building since 1912.
Okay.
The owner spared no expenses having this refurbished to bring it back to its former glory. So this used to have ties to Motown records. It had this building used to have rates in it back in the day. This footprint was actually a grocery store back in when it opened called Pierce Smith and Son. So think about how much money Detroit had to bring in European workers and all that. So this is pretty crazy. Let's check this out. Go. Right here, this is our knife society. So if you look at these knives, these are gifted out to our friends who frequent us. They support our brand. You get a knife. You notice how each one of the stamps is a little bit off. One guy in Missoula, Montana makes these. Gave us a deal. We got like 70 of them at one time. $400 a pop. Easy, right? You call White Glove Service, get brought out a little box, and you have your glove, eat with it. They are very sharp. They're really well balanced, but all the materials are all individual in themselves. So that's our knife society. Now we get to all this in a minute, right? We gotta go upstairs and show you why we are where we are. Again, this great staircase. All the custom finishes and everything. Again, we wanted to spare no expense, but we wanted to showcase the dry storage room. Now, this is the largest privately owned dry storage room in the state of Michigan. Got about 500 square foot, really like $2,000 a meter right now. 90-day dry aged. We're doing 90 days right here. We're going to spray these with a little bit of Detroit City Distillery. We've got rye on this side, we've got bourbon on this side. In a couple of weeks, I believe at the end of August, we're going to slice those available. But if you come back on this side, this is the vegetarian's nightmares. You're right up against the wall. These are the 103s. These are the Tomahawks. They've got all this bark on here. Now that what you just ate upstairs, the bone marrow, that short rib comes off of these when they clean it. So keep this image in your mind. I'll show you what this looks like when it's all cleaned up at the top when we get back upstairs. Now, I can't take you in here right now, but this is one of our 3 wine sites that we have on site. This is also our private dining. We have a group in there right now, but this has power dinners. We've had Kardashians here. I mean, this is the room. It's the fun room. But right back this way, as you heard, we have live music down here. This is our Casually Supper Club. It's the elevated version of a dining experience. So upstairs, that's more of like, we're here to have fun. This is the experience. Like, we don't like to say fine dining because sometimes that's a little too stuffy. We just want you to have a fun time. Down here, White Glove Service, it's a much slower dinner experience. Preset 6 or 7 course meals. Changes every 6 weeks. Live music. We can peek in, we can't jump in there, but we can look in. It's really never so weird. Cash only. Music. Again, it's just that next level of service, right? We'll have that you doing? I lovely Jackie.
I'm Nick Jackie.
Now, back up here. Now this is, again, the staircase. This is what I like to talk about. This is our almost $1 million wine vault because there's almost $1 million of wine in it. So if you want to come here and spend 10 grand on a bottle of champagne, I got you. Right there. Just let me know, crack that bottle for me. You gotta come back over here. So you flip over this side. Tiffany meat case. Now this is what everything looks like once it's cleaned up. Porterhouse. Dry-aged filet, dry-aged New York. It's the only way you can get a dry-aged filet right there. My favorite. Going in New York. Look at the marbling on this. You're not buying this at Kroger. You're not buying this in Costco. This is that next level. sliding down. This is going to be your cowboy ribeye. So this is basically it's half the top of it. So again, you look at all this marbling, you have the spin out meat cap on the top. And these are some of the best lamb chops you will ever have. Colorado, dry for 14 days. They are all that cooked right over here. Now my man Joe's down there, he's gonna cook it to perfection, just under where you want it. We let it come back down, we sit, rest the steak, gets fired back up. We do everything individually, one table at a time. Now if you want to do seafood, I'll meet you right over here. Check out the seafood portion. So this is our raw bar. So just because we are that award-winning steakhouse, don't stop short on our seafood. We do 2 days water to us and everything. We have stuff walking in the door every single day. So we build this fresh to show you. You want some of the best shrimp you'll ever have? Absolutely. Lobster, king crab leg. So this is that experience. But the other thing about this, when you look across the restaurant, what do you notice? Open. A lot of booths.
Yeah.
But the owner was like, we know everyone wants to wait for a booth, so we tried to fit as many booths as physically possible. Every table has a booth aspect to it, if not being a full booth. And you come back to the the bar experience, but this is that final proper lifestyle. And of course, I want to showcase that custom grill over here. So I didn't give this enough love. So Grillworks made this for us. This thing has become like Instagram famous. It's Argentinian in the way that they cook, so everything raises and lowers, and it's all just like this crazy experience, because not all steaks are cooked or created equal. You say you want to get like our big gnarly tomahawk, you want that like mid-well, we got to raise that high above the heat so we can cook it the way you want to get it prepared. So, but that's that award-winning kitchen right there. And lastly, you'll see up top over there, there's that gold cow. Those are the awards that we received from Japan. Them recognizing us as one of the best Wagyu providers in the US. That's why we're not price gouging. Our Wagyu is like $34 an ounce. You go to Miami base, whatever, the same piece will be $70 because they want your money.
Thanks.
We just wanted to be the guys who could sell it. We sell a lot of it. And then we bring you back to the bar, and that is your prime and proper experience.
Hey!
So here we have a shot version of one of the cocktails that I curated off of our craft cocktail list. It is the Tokyo Dream. It is like a gin sake martini. It's made with fresh lemon juice, a little pineapple ginger, sake, and a Citadel gin. It typically comes with a dehydrated lemon wheel for you as well. So I figured this would be really good in like a shot form since we on whatever. It's not too much, something for y'all to sip on and wash this down, okay? All right.
Again, anywhere you see the seafood, today's water to us. All down that raw bar, you saw where that all gets created. If you love seafood, that proper plateau gives you a towel right here in the middle of the table. Everything down the right, this far left-hand side, except for the tartare and the caviar service. You had the bone marrow. If you want to go for something else exciting, try the chicken fried lobster. 3 partially deshelled, buttermilk battered flash fried lobster tails. It has a green chili aioli on the side. It's remarkably good. It has like this Louisiana Old Bay vibe to it. Very, very good. Salad's meant to be shared family style. The grilled Caesar touches the grill. Has a nice char on the outside. People look and say, oh, what's going on here? No, we do that on purpose. It is not a hot salad. We grill and chill, okay? Now the steaks and chops, you saw everything. The first 4 bone-in, dry-aged, 28 days in that beautiful facility downstairs. They are sliced except for the cowboy ribeye. We do that, there's a rhyme behind the reason, but mostly just because it looks pretty. That being said, the lamb chops, again, 14-day dry-aged. That sous vide pork chop touches the wood fire grill at the end just to give it a little bit of a char, a little bit of smoke flavor. Naturally aged filet mignon. Now we talked about that Wagyu. I got 3 ounces and 6 ounces. If you never had it, this is the place to try it. If you know it and love it, the 6 ounces will go great in between the two of you. But again, this is an experience. It comes seared medium rare, melts in your tongue. It's insane. Coats your mouth. It's wild. Now, our steaks and chops require nothing, honestly. But I also don't need to have 14 pairs of Jordans, so I'm all about accessorizing. My favorite, Oscar style. Pulled blue crab, house-made béarnaise, asparagus tips. That is so good, we put that on everything. I'll get to a couple more details of that in a moment, but I love the Oscar style. It complements all of our cuts. Entrees. Now this is gonna be more of that seafood I was talking about. So again, 2 days water to us, but Dover sole's the front runner. Northern Atlantic wild caught white fish. Buttery. Starts off being roasted garlic gas butter. Inside this brown butter over the top of it. Then we bake it off in the oven. Comes back out. You have a charred lemon, fried capers. We do a little table side fillet for you. Dinner and a show. It is a 10 out of 10. If you add the Oscar to it, I will ruin seafood for you for the next year. It's insane. Lastly, sides of potatoes down the far right-hand side, meant to be shared. Now we are a place of indulgence. You've seen all the opulent. You see all the things you like. We like butter, cream, cheese, salt, all the bad stuff. So that mac and cheese is terrible for you, but it's amazing. You get that, it has some aged cheddar in there, some smoked Gouda, a little American. On top, we bake off some mozzarella. It's ridiculously good. That's amazing as is. $10. We'll throw some bacon in there. $35. I'll take a lobster tail, chop it up. You'll have a full-size lobster mac and cheese. Lastly, potatoes at the bottom. The palm puree is your mashed potato serving. Now, do Robichon. Robichon once chef of the century, I believe 89, French guy. His whole thing was he liked butter and cream. So the potato puree, when they make it, it's 2 pounds of potato, 1 full pound of butter, cream and chives. That's it, 4 things. It'll labor your breathing, but it's, again, very, very good. So take your time, ask me questions. I've had everything at least once. I'm my mother's son, so I'll talk to you about any of it. So let me know. I'll be back for a couple months, all right? Thanks.
This is going to be my first time trying A5 Wagyu from Japan here in Detroit. We're going to try it by itself first. I ain't gonna hold you. So y'all, my cousin explained this drink. Essentially, she said it's a white peach shot, but in drink form. So let's see what it's hitting on. Nah, that's y'all. That's the one shoulder.